We're here at the National Oilwell Varco stand, and joining me now is David Reid. He's the Chief Marketing Officer. David, a lot of people here, a lot of customers worried about the future, actually a lot of uncertainty out there. What are the customers actually looking for in this low-price environment?
Well, really they need different solutions. I mean, every time we talk to them, they're looking at the application and they're saying, how can we improve? So, you know, it's an easy thing to say, it's a hard thing to do. So a lot of the work that we end up doing is more in the automation space. We start asking them, you know, how can we take your existing systems, add software, and actually make it easier for people to perform well? And so we're aiming at that performance at much lower costs. What we actually do in the end is what we've done over in the shales, is we start improving the overall cost, and it delivers a better result.
And of course, it's all about more efficiency. It's not about, you know, compromising on quality, though. Obviously, this is, you know, you have your reputation, they have theirs. Again, it's about keeping that quality, but actually probably working closer with your clients than you ever had in a way. So maybe this has brought you all together a little bit more.
Yeah, I think what you find is that they're all very interested in us taking the existing equipment and using a software upgrade, which is really what we've been doing. And what this does is it eliminates some of the technical expertise required to deliver the performance, and there's no real quality impact at the end of the day.
Now again, it's a price environment that people were hoping might have shifted a little bit more, and it probably will. This is a very cyclical industry, of course. But again, people are looking for quality. I mean, the investment is there, and even for yourself at NOV, research and development, all of that I'm sure is very important for you, because you know it's not going to end next week, next month. There is a future in this industry, so you constantly have to be progressing.
Yeah, I think what's important is to understand in the upturn that you spend all your time investing for the downturn. So here we are, where we can actually use technologies that we had the money for when we were in the upturn, and as we've gone into the downturn, what that's done is allowed us to be able to sustain business. And so we're constantly finding new ways to open up the door for new business.
Now, digital is the way forward, and it really is all about the digital oil field. A lot of data is being collected there, and we're hearing that from a lot of people. We're not always hearing what people are doing with that data. I mean, how important is it to gather that data, and then, you know, what use is it in many ways? Tell me.
So you hear the words big data a lot, and what it is really is there are systems that can use big data, and they're available today. And so what it's being used for really is to start to predict failure, to start knowing when the equipment is going to go down, and so you start eliminating some of the inefficiencies that we've had in the upturn but didn't have the technology. So today we're really just engaging with existing systems and delivering big data solutions that mean you can stay up with your equipment and you can perform better than even when you did before.
So in a way it's moved into, you know, part of the risk management structure, I imagine, for a lot of the engineers and for people who are like planning ahead of in time.
Yeah, there's actually behaviors that have to change. So when we look at deep water applications or BOP stacks on the seabed, there is the potential to actually stay down and manage your risk even better, where we can know what's coming and we can anticipate and actually avoid challenges that we used to have to deal with. So it's causing improvement in a difficult time.
Now, tell me a bit about what you're doing in this region here, and you know, hopefully we'll see more of you here, and you're expanding in this region. How important is this region for you?
The region is very, very important. We've been here since the early 70s, and then in the 80s we developed some of our top technology in this region. And so we find that it's a place that is willing and able to offer new solutions. And so we have a lot of facilities here, and we're continuing to invest in local construction, local people, and tools that can help the local people actually perform better.
Now, a lot of upgrading of people, technicality, education and all that, absolutely essential here. How do you actually bring people up to the next level? Because there's really, the systems are moving so quickly and the technology is shifting so quickly. I mean, have you that capability in place as well?
Yes, we have a lot of training capability, but what gets very interesting is the ability to create softwares that anticipate and interface better with people trying to do the job. And so there's a lot in the user experience of working complex drilling machinery where actually you can anticipate challenges, opportunities, how you should be thinking and interfacing with the equipment. And that actually does deliver an easier transition for people coming into the industry and people developing in the industry. So it's really tools that can help someone do their job better.
Now, Tommy, how has ADIPEC 2016 been for you? It's been rather busy here the last few days. Good show. You're meeting some of the right people you need to talk to, and probably your peers, maybe a few competitors too. But it's a good, healthy environment to be, is it?
It really is. We enjoy it, and we have a long relationship, so relationships are very important in this area. So having a place where we can meet, talk, focus on bigger issues, and move towards ways that we can improve together. So that's a lot of listening, and so we spend time not just showing technology, but talking about where the needs are so we can continue to adapt in the environment.